Hello, I'm going to show you how to make pivot tables using Excel. So you can open your Excel, a blank workbook. Then I'm going to import some data that I'm going to use. So I go to File, Open. Then since it's already here, I'm just going to click on it there. Or I can just go to File, Open. Then you can choose on Computer, then Browse, so that I can actually locate where it is. Mine is in the Documents, Downloads, there, so you can just click on open that. So you should make sure that the data has no blank spaces and this is all filled out, and you should make sure that the first row is the titles, the number one is the titles, like that. This data is already made into, you can just click on any cell of the data, then you can go to insert, you can choose the recommended pivot tables, and you can choose the one you want. Like this one is county of government key by geography type, the other one is different, county of geography key by continent name, and so on. But you can also do this manually, so I'm going to do this manually and just choose the pivot table. It's going to give me a pivot table. You can say okay there. So this is my pivot table, that's where it comes. And now in this side of it, you can see where you can input what you want. These are all the columns, all the titles that we have in my geography data. So I can choose anything. Let me say I want the geography type to be on the rows, and it inputs them there. And if let's say the geometry should be the values, and the geometry values comes there by count. If you want to change that, you can come here and say value field settings. Then you can put also a column name. You can say the continent names to be on the columns, and the continent comes there. So here you can always change. You can go to the column labels and say, let's say you only want to see the ones in Asia, so you deselect the other ones and say okay. And now we only have the Asia and the grand total. And here you can also choose, you just want the continent, so you deselect the rest of them and say okay. Here you can select all so that you see everything. See the geometry, contour geometry becomes 111 because we've changed. So let's stop the filter there, just select all. Okay. So you can change this as much as you want. If you want to remove something there, you can unselect it there, or just drag it back there. So you can choose something else. Let's say the region, country name to be the rows, the load date to be the columns. Then you can just click the geometry back there. Now we have more values which you can continue manipulating according to how you want. And that's how you do that. If you want to delete a pivot table, you can just select on it like that and hit delete, and it's gone. Thank you for watching.